Welcome to the deep dive. You know, it really feels like we are in, well, one of those transformative times ever, doesn't it?
It really does. Just rapid change everywhere.
Yeah, technology, geopolitics, society, the environment. It's a lot. And right in the middle of it all is AI, artificial intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just some new gadget. It feels like it's really reshaping, work, how we live, everything.
Totally. Bringing huge opportunities for sure, but also, well, a fair bit of anxiety.
Especially, I think, for people just starting their careers, right? It
Yeah.
feels like just being qualified and, competent isn't quite the guarantee it used to be.
Exactly. And that leads us straight into our deep dive today. We're looking at insights from Professor Mushtaq.
Ah, right. He's the provost and CEO at Heriot-Watt University in Malaysia.
That's the one. And he's arguing that in this age of AI, we need to become something more. He calls them super professionals.
You for professionals. I like the sound of that. What does that mean exactly?
It means being, well, not just employable, but kind of unstoppable. And he says there are 5 key qualities needed to get there. He uses this great acronym, P.O.W.E.R.
P.O.W.E.R.
Okay. And our mission today is basically to unpack what each of those letters really stands for, according to Professor Mushtaq.
Unstoppable in the age of AI. Yeah, I think a
Yeah.
lot of us are looking for that right now. Okay, so let's start. P.O.W.E.R. The P, what's that about? Why start there?
But the P stands for purpose. Professor Mushtaq's point is, look, AI can do a lot of tasks now, things humans used to do, often faster, cheaper.
Right. Tasks.
Exactly. So your purpose becomes your key differentiator. It's not just what you do, but why you do it. What's the unique human value you bring that, an algorithm just can't?
That's your edge, your sort of competitive moat, as he puts it.
Precisely. And you need to actively think about that purpose regularly. Define what you contribute beyond just, well, executing tasks.
That makes a lot of sense. When AI handles the how, our unique why really matters. But finding that purpose, that can feel a bit big.
Yeah.
How do people, especially early career folks, actually find that?
Yeah, it's not always easy, but it often starts with, what are you naturally curious about? What problems genuinely get you excited? Where do you feel you can add value that isn't just routine?
Okay. Curiosity and value.
And from purpose, the next letter makes sense. O, that's for ownership.
Ownership. Owning what?
Owning your domain.
Yeah.
Even when you're using AI for help, research, writing code, whatever you have, to be the master of your area.
So you need to understand more than just the AI's answer.
Way more. You need to understand the data it learned from, its weaknesses, its potential biases. Especially in your field, you're the human quality check.
Right. You're responsible for the outcome, not the tool.
Exactly. You need to know your stuff, your numbers, your industry standards. You need to be able to explain why an AI-assisted solution works with authority.
Okay. Purpose, then ownership. Got it. But hang on. If we rely too much on AI, isn't there a risk we might sort of lose some skills? Key skilling?
That's a valid concern. It's definitely a balancing act, which actually brings us perfectly to the W in P.O.W.E.R.
Okay, what's W?
Working smartly with AI and other digital tools, Professor Mushtaq sees a future where, well, we might each need to do the work of several people.
Wow. Okay.
But it's not about burnout. It's not just working harder. It's about being smart, leveraging AI assistance, data tools, automation to amplify what you can do.
So using the tools to do more, not replace you.
Precisely. His key idea here is brilliant, I think. Use AI correctly, and it won't replace you. It will extend you.
Extend you. I like that framing. Like augmentation.
Exactly. Think about automating the tedious stuff, the research grind, the data crunching. That frees you up for the high-level thinking, the strategy, the creativity that, only humans can really do.
Makes sense. Okay, so P-O-W-E, what's the E?
E is for evolving and continuously learning. Look, in a world changing this fast, learning isn't something you just do at school. It's got to be constant.
Lifelong thing.
Absolutely, a lifelong strategy. Skills that are hot today might be automated tomorrow, so you constantly have to ask, what new skills do I need? What tech should I understand?
It's about staying agile, right?
Adapting.
Totally.
Yeah.
Sharpening your tools, learning, unlearning. It's crucial to stay relevant.
Okay, lifelong learning is key. That leaves us with the R in P.O.W.E.R. What's that?
And the R, perhaps the most human element of all, is for relationships that are built on trust.
Trust. Interesting.
Think about it. In a world buzzing with tech and disruption, that fundamental human ability to build real, trust-based relationships, it might be the most critical skill.
Within teams, with clients.
everywhere, even trusting ourselves. Professor Mushtaq believes trust will define who really succeeds. AI can mimic interaction, sure, but that deep connection, empathy, integrity, that's human.
That's irreplaceable. Exactly. We need to be the kind of people others genuinely trust and want to work with, especially as algorithms get smarter.
So P.O.W.E.R. Purpose, ownership, working smartly with AI, evolving continuously, and building relationships on trust. That's how you become unstoppable.
That's the framework Professor Mushtaq lays out. It's about unleashing that P.O.W.E.R. within you.
Really ties it all together.
And maybe a final thought to leave you with. In a world where AI can automate so much, maybe it's those deeply human things, like your purpose, the why, and the trust you build, that actually become more valuable, not less.
Powerful point.
So maybe ask yourself, which of these 5 qualities, purpose, ownership, working smartly, evolving, or relationships, will you focus on strengthening next as you navigate, well, everything that's coming?